all over again.
I've got problems. Don't know
Don't
what
we all?
I much prefer imaginary creatures that are somewhat anthropomorphized.
I think
He was
that's
a
a
very
word
nice
for it.
whale.
It was so polite. Such a good vocabulary.
It was very polite. So yeah, you surfaced, breached. You specifically waited until you thought the inhabitants of the island had left atop the back of some flying creature, perhaps, to weave the spells and magic in the sky. And as the aurora began to form in the sky, you left the water and began climbing up these large ice-formed steps from a makeshift dock up onto the land proper. That's where you find yourself.
Right. Would you like to wave goodbye to your whale friend, Eris?
We've said our goodbyes. We've got a little escape plan for him. He's fine.
How are we gonna get off here if we survive?
Said our goodbyes. We've got a little escape plan for him. He's fine.
What's going on? There's a glitch in the Matrix.
Gonna get off here. I don't know what happened there.
I think someone maybe had opened the stream and didn't have it muted.
Ah, stream, yeah. So it'll be.
Ooh.
That is a good question. A mystery.
Eris, your little legs, one of the last ones to get up, the final step. But you notice a small winged creature of ice sitting perched on the top of the stairs, a little ways off, just eyeing you. Some amusement, perhaps. Its eyes lights up as it sees you all. Its eyes light up.
What's that?
What is that indeed?
Do I recognise it at all as it's a creature?
Oh, welcome to the island of Solstice. So pleasant it is to have visitors. Soppo, am I at your service?
Yob knob?
Oh,
I think Yarbnock's a big splat at the bottom of that ravine. It's not Yarbnock.
Yeah, you probably would. You recognise? I think you would actually. Yeah. You encountered similar creatures. I think at the Black Cabin. For those who are present there, you would guess that it's an ice method.
okay. Question. Do they speak common? Do we understand it?
It's quite broken common. They don't normally speak common.
This one, okay.
It's trying its very best, and it can make itself understood to a degree, but
Okay.
like pigeon common.
Do we really want to trust this thing?
No.
It's here.
But that doesn't mean it's nasty.
Oh, Soppo, see, it is your first time here, yes? Soppo's not seen you before, no. Never. Well, let's Soppo show you the beautiful island. Yes, any questions you have, Soppo will answer.
Excuse me, but we know that there's a powerful being that lives on this island. Do you know anything about that being?
Soppo know? What you want to know?
Are you friends with them?
Friends, no. Enemies,
Seems like,
no.
yeah.
Roll away.
I'm not very good at telling how they feel.
Is it Fae?
I think that's what.
No,
Oh, is it not? Oh, okay.
it would be elemental.
I knew it was something I'd read about in a spell at some point.
Yeah.
And the others were just like, well, I don't know really if we can trust it, but we might be able to, and it might be really useful.
We could at least ask it what kind of things are on the island.
It seems like it wants to be helpful, so
Or it wants to lead us into a trap.
excuse me. Are you trying to trap us at all, or cause us any physical or mental anguish and or harm?
Oh no, Soppo is not like that.
Do you promise?
Yes, of course, Soppo promised not hurt you.
See, Talkie promises.
I don't think he's going to hurt me. Look at the size of him, but he might lead me somewhere where something else can.
Excuse me. Do you think it would be possible for us to avoid any creatures or structures or geographical features that might cause us any great harm or difficulty?
Oh yes, I'm sure. If you're careful, you could be very careful and yes, not come to any harm.
We've just got to be careful.
Well, features and buildings might be what we're here for.
Yes, but just avoiding them if they're gonna hurt us. So if it's gonna crumble below us. But do we want to go straight to?
Soppo has had no visitors for a long time. Soppo is quite lonely. The last visitor Soppo had was alone and wet and very cold and so very cold. The Frost Maiden's cold touch took her before Soppo could talk much with her. Nothing more Soppo could do to warm her. No, not with this body. She lies not far from here. No, not far at all.
The last person to come here died.
Yes. Quite common.
Kind of wanted to see if it would squish or shatter into my hammer, but now I just kind of feel a little bad for it.
Now, in this group, we try and make friends more than we make enemies. Just because it looks squishy or spatty or shattery doesn't mean we squish it, we spat it, or we shatter it.
Well,
Them the rules.
okay.
Give much to go with.
Well, if it's nasty, then you can. We start off trying to make friends. Catch more flies with honey than you will with vinegar.
I don't know what that means.
Soppo doesn't like vinegar.
But I bet you like honey.
I like friends.
I think we need to
Well-
get to know you first before we can make friends with you.
Yes, of course.
Would you like to leave the island?
I don't mind. I don't mind if I stay or leave. So long as it's cold.
So this person that died, where are they?
Oh, they're over on the opposite side of the island. But the island is quite small, it's not too far.
Who were they?
I
Follower,
don't know.
follower of the Frost Maiden.
I don't think so.
You follower of the Frost Maiden?
No.
Inside check.
Go ahead.
Wasn't exactly convincing.
I was gonna say someone inside check. Gods.
Yeah, let the turnip do it. What could go wrong?
Eris insight checked when she asked it if it earlier, and it was of no use.
5.
Difficult to get any read.
So where do we want to head? Tell us, little. What's your name? Soppo.
Yeah, Suppo. Oh,
So
there's lots of...
you've told us someone died here. And they died quickly by the sounds of it. Will the same thing happen to us?
She was wet.
She was wet. Why was she wet?
A ship broke, like many others you see around here. Ships don't last very well against the edges of this isle. And the ship goes down, and she was only one to make it to shore, but she crawled for not very long before the water froze around her. What happens to most people that are wet that make it here? But you're dry. You're okay. I have good feeling about you guys. It's a nice place.
Well, what's here?
Well, looking at you guys, you would be interested, I think, in the shipwrecks all around the coast here of this little island. Lots and lots of shipwrecks, but must be full of lots of gold and loot and magical items waiting to be claimed.
More magic item sounds useful, but staying here too long doesn't sound like a wise idea.
No, it doesn't. And what else is here? So there's a dead person. How many dead people are here?
Oh, probably more than Sopo knows numbers, but it's the last one I know of. It's the one from the ship.
Do we want to go and investigate that? Or
There's lots of beautiful sculptures, lots of beautiful ice sculptures you will not see anywhere else. One would weep at the very sight of them, were it not so cold as to make the tears freeze in one's eyes.
I'll survive and see another day and stay on mission. Then we can always come back for the sculptures.
really want to share our mission with this Soppo. No offense, Soppo, but we don't know you.
It's okay. I'm used to this. But if you want to survive another day, maybe the great weapons and treasure in the ships could help you.
Okay, you could have led with that.
Well, this person that swam ashore, did they have any gold or items, as you call them?
Well, I didn't look. I have no use for such things.
So why are you trying to tempt us with them?
You asked me what I could do to help you. You asked me what is on this island, I tell you.
So, a dead person, shipwrecks, and ice sculptures. There's no buildings, there's no library
Yes.
or...
Big building in the middle, you see this from here, no? The Grimskull.
What's in there?
Oh, I don't know. I've not been in, but I see it fly out of the top every night.
You see what fly out of the top?
The maiden.
She can fly.
Well, a pet can.
Do you know what her pet is?
The big thing that flew over us.
Heard it called a rock. But rocks I know don't fly. It's a strange name.
I agree, it is a very strange name. But we've got a tock and a lock, so we could probably take a rock.
I don't think that's quite how it works, but
That
I'd
was
like
beautiful.
to...
Would it not work like that?
Well, no. Just because my name is Herd doesn't mean I'm going to... You know, I'm
Kill the
still...
bird.
Yeah.
Well, you might herd. Why do you think you called herd in the first place?
Because people used to just assume that I came from a herd.
So you're still named after something that people associate you with.
Well, that people
Why
kind
do
of
you
like
think I'm called
assumed I
Eris?
was. I don't know. I don't know what Eris means.
I'm called Eris because I came from the stars.
Do you really, though?
Eh?
Well, how else would I get my power from them, Tock? But
You
really,
probably came
everyone
out.
comes from the stars.
Well, my experience is everyone comes out of another humanoid.
But where did they come from?
Out of other humanoids.
But they all came from the stars original.
Did they, though?
This is neither the time nor place to have a discussion about creationism.
So we got three things. There's some kind of shipwreck and a dead person, there's ice sculptures, and there's the fortress.
Yes, that's correct, yes. And the Yetis. So which one would you like to look at? I can take you.
Where are the Yetis?
What?
Where are the Yetis? The Yetis are by the ice sculptures.
What?
Where are the Yetis?
They're on the east side of the mountain there in the middle. You maybe see the cave entrances just up there.
Okay, we avoid the caves then. It's my preference.
They're probably sleeping now. I could take you.
No.
We saw her
Are you
leave,
scared?
didn't we?
We did. She'd not long left.
So
Yeah,
now
we
didn't
saw
take the
something
time
fly.
to go to her.
Aurora looks lovely tonight.
I guess she's
You're scared.
painting it. Yeah, of course I'm scared.
Now,
Yeah.
excuse me, but it's not very nice to laugh at your new friends.
Oh no, I don't laugh at you.
That's
I've
not
seen
what
whole
it seems
villages killed by those beasts, and I will not see my friends killed by them.
No, you're quite right. It's not something to joke about.
So, where to?
You tell me where you want to go, I take you.
Talking to them, Zoppo.
Well, we can either beeline straight for the place you all want to go to, or we can take a detour to look at the ships and see if there's actually anything useful there that we could make use of.
You'll know where I want to go. I'm sorry.
We do.
Is that the ships?
No, I want to
Well-
go straight to the Snow Maiden. But I'll happily go to the ships.
I thought you'd be interested in potential magic items.
Were I still Snitch, he would have already left for the ships.
I can take a
We'd be
detour
like,
for the ships. I'm happy to, but I just want to make sure you all understand. If I get a chance to kill the Snow Maiden, I will. So, and then you'll have to make a decision about whether to stop me or not. But that is what I'll do.
Well, hopefully you won't get the opportunity for that decision on this trip. I thought we wanted to get in, do some checks, and then get out.
But what are we getting out of it? The point was to kill the Snow Maiden.
So we want to get in, we want to find out more so that we can come back in with a plan. Now, I know that hasn't worked for us ever before, but maybe this will be the actual time when coming prepared and having a plan does actually help.
Are you guys pretty plan averse if it's never worked for you before?
Well, we're
We
friends
just-
with Locke.
Locke's quite, he's in the moment. Let's put it that way. Look, I agree. I'm with you, Locke. I want to kill her. We need to stop the winter. But the codicil is the thing that might tell us whether we can kill her or not. And I think Eris is right. If we can get that first, learn what we can, Red Reader or you or Cass or Eris, you're all more clever, more book learned than me. We can figure out if we can take her. And if we can't, we get what we need to come back and finish her.
I can agree to that.
If we do it, we want to make sure she goes down, right? We want to be sure. I mean, how likely is it that there's things in these shipwrecks or these sailors or whoever it is? Is he just trying to lead us astray? Or do you think there genuinely could be valuable things that are going to help us?
There could be all kinds of things in them.
Could
It's
be a bit of
difficult.
both.
Maybe we should just head straight for her lair, and then that might give us a bit of time to get to know this creature a bit better.
Or we could circle a little and try and get the lay of the land. It's not a big island. We could cover it quite quickly.
Each square's 200 foot. So yeah, you can move a square in a couple of minutes.
Now,
We-
DM, we had a little chat about me being able to conjure and or summon some creatures.
Mm.
So, if if we think it could be useful, I can maybe ask some friends to help check for things, or even maybe scout ahead a little bit just to make sure that we're safe. If you think that
Would
would
be welcome.
useful.
Okay.
I'm just checking my notes, trying to figure out if there's anything else here that we're. I can't find anything.
If we wanted to move further into the island, we can always try and circle wide, and we can pass through the shipwrecks as we move.
I think it would be wise to just do a lap if it's not going to take too long, quietly but quickly, just to get a view of what's going on inside. We don't know what that mountain's hiding.
Do you want me to get some friends to help check then?
If you think they can do so quietly.
Yeah, any help is appreciated.
Okay, so I will spend just a little bit of time casting. So could I do conjure animals? I'm just thinking because that's a 3rd level rather than a 4, or
Yeah.
does it have? Yeah. I will conjure. It just says 8 beasts of chance rating a quarter or lower.
Okay.
So I was thinking some kind of flying creature, like little bird.
Okay. That should be easy enough to do.
Yeah, anything that kind of exists in whatever the Arctic variant of a sparrow is.
Yeah, you probably get something like a seabird, something akin to like an albatross or something like that at that level.
Yeah.
Easy enough to do. Can you communicate with them?
I also have speak with animals prepared for
Okay.
this very moment. So I'm just checking my spells to make sure I do this the right way around. Okay, no, so first I'll information. Okay, yeah, so I will cast Speak with Animals as a ritual, so I don't burn the spell slot, and then I will do
Has it gone black
conjure.
for everyone?
Hmm?
Can everyone still see the map? Has it gone black or is it opened up?
It's gone dark. My sight has changed on it.
Can you see the map?
I can see it. It's just I can't see me or any real detail.
How about now?
Oh, now I can
Yeah.
see more of the map than I could see before.
I can see
How
all
about
the
now,
map,
you
yeah.
crazy Dutch bastard? Okay. Well, the intention is that if you're sending all your winged friends out, you'll have, when they get back to you and you cast Speak with Animals, they will describe to you what they see. So I've opened the map up to represent that without you having to go there. Wherever you see a boat on that map, there's a shipwreck.
I would have asked them to look out for any yetis.
Okay, they wouldn't have seen any.
Okay.
Was there something else we were supposed to be getting here?
There's the codicil. Was there something else related to the codicil?
remember. I thought there was something. I've gone through my notes. I can't find anything, so maybe I'm muddling up my information. But yeah,
These little oh, my ping's not working. Clusters, little stone clusters that you see on the map. They are statues that you presume Soppo was telling you about. Ice sculptures, completely translucent. Detail is phenomenal. It's like hair perfect.
Don't trust it.
The caves here over on the eastern side of the mountain, where you just see the little black dots. Would you have instructed them to go inside?
Probably not at this point. I would have just wanted them to kind of have a look around the island and
So they
give
wouldn't
us
have
a
seen.
general layout for anything that stands out.
They wouldn't have seen any Yeti. These are the caves that Soppo pointed out as being where the Yetis were. But you do see, or your animal companions would have seen tracks, relatively recent. So there is some activity there. They would have also seen over towards the coast area, sort of pinkish snow, where things have perhaps been caught and then dragged a certain way before the assumption would be, I don't know, any bodily fluid such as blood or anything would either freeze or leak out, and then it would stop. So there's evidence, but no sighting.
Okay.
There's the obvious tower in the middle, the skull-shaped tower. And this ring over here on the western side, it's almost like a walled-off area, quite big. But it does contain, and as you're trying to understand what the animals are telling you, more ice sculptures, but they're different in the way they're being described. These aren't translucent. There is something inside them, like frozen bodies, animals, humanoids. And I think that's all you would get.
How long has that taken? Has that taken the full hour? I take it we would have started walking if that was the
Yeah,
case.
you could have been walking as they were going, and they could have been splitting because they're flying as well. It'd be quicker. So 30 minutes maybe as they come back, drips and drabs, and as you try to understand what they're trying to tell you.
So for any that return with a bit of time still to go, is there anywhere else we want to send them? Anything that we want a bit more of an idea about?
what about this recent shipwreck?
Which shipwreck would that be?
I don't know. Soppo said it was.
Papa had indicated the opposite side of the island from where you were, so it would be up this northwestern arm.
I can try sending them. They might not have enough time, but I can try.
Well, I tend to think the shipwrecks are probably going to be hard to reach, if not impossible to reach. The chance of finding anything useful is probably if someone's brought it ashore. But I could be wrong. But none of you can survive it.
Well,
I'm
maybe
sure
that's
they
something.
do.
Maybe that's something that Angel Duke could help with. Maybe at enough time. I'll send them off to the shipwreck just in case. No,
Okay.
they might not be able to make it back, but if they can find the shipwreck.
They'll have some cursory information for you if you've got specific questions from the first pass. Second pass, you can direct them for something specific if you want.
Yeah, so second pass, I would want them to actually, if it's not submerged, if it's kind of wrecked on ice or something, if they can actually enter into it and see if there's anything. But to
Okay.
be careful.
Okay. They will confirm the shipwreck is completely submerged. It's under.
Yeah, so then it's not really worth me sending birds. Okay, that's fine.
A couple of them will confirm sighting of a body, mostly buried in snow.
Whereabouts?
Not far from the wreck.
Okay. So that'd be whoever came ashore.
Yeah.
Soppo? Where's Soppo gone?
Boppo was just looking for his voice changer.
Soppo's here now. Soppo's here.
This person that you said died, you spoke to.
Yes,
What
yes.
did they say to you? Why were they here?
Oh, they were dead before Soppo could get to them.
I mean, it seems some of these statues aren't statues. I've seen Cass talk to the dead before. Could some of them have useful information? Although it does sound like they land and they die.
So where are we going?
Go on. As Yetis, I think we should avoid them. The shipwrecks are probably a non-starter. There is these statues, or are they really statues? If there's bodies inside. So the dead could have some information for us, and there's the body on the west side.
Well, if we travel and go south, we can have a look at some of the statues, and then wheel around to the western area, and then have a look at that little walled area with all the statues that have things in them.
Yeah, we might be able to get the lay of the land for the fortress, figure out a way in without being seen. Although I don't fancy our chances on that front, but if she's not here, maybe we're okay.
And at the very least, if we have to rest for any reason, having walls around us would be better than not having walls.
Are they actual walls, Steve, or are they stones or?
A bit like a dry stone wall, but not really stood the test of time very well. So yeah, it's a delineated area. So there's a clear barrier, but it's not really doing much. It's more like like stones piled on top of another in
Foundation.
What, sense of a wall. But
Okay. Well, I'm in agreement if everyone else is. It sounds good to me.
I think it's the first plan I've made that people are happy with.
Let's see how it goes.
you set off, trudging along, keeping an eye out, looking to the sky as well. Soppo kind of bumblebees along behind you, flapping his wings and chiming in and just generally being a bit of a nuisance, really. But he doesn't harm or hinder anyone in any real way. He's quite excited to tell you that you're approaching the statues, the sculptures, as he calls them. Yeah, and as you get closer and closer through the blowing snow, you see this like grand assembly of these ice sculptures just across this flat snowy field, and at the foot of the mountain there with the tower on top. A closer examination as you get up close reveals that these sculptures are completely faithful to their subject. So there aren't just humanoids, there are bear, elk, saber-toothed tigers, you recognise Tok, wolves, yeti, again you recognise Tok. You even see a small white dragon and other creatures of the north. No mortal hand could create such wondrous works.
So are they just ice, or is the bodies inside?
These are completely translucent and seem to be pure ice.
Is there any that look like herd?
Make a perception check, please.
Oh, that's not gonna go well. It's a 6.
None that you can see.
Oh.
Can't deny they are beautiful. Who would make such a thing?
I think these are the Frost Maiden's works. She's seems to be quite the artist. It's her garden.
They are incredible recreations of life in the north. Are there any of the tribe folks here, or any Ten-Towners looking sculptures?
Make a perception check, please.
Oh, why can't I see that?
Don't know, but it was a 16.
Okay.
Which is pretty
Okay.
good for a turnip. Yeah, there are. And it's not so much that you recognise anyone in particular personally, but you recognise the sort of physique and build, very athletic, very lean, and clad in furs. You presume it's a tribes person.
Details are insane. Look, just look. You can see the texture of the fur in the ice. How long would it take to carve such a thing?
It's like you could almost reach out and touch them. I wonder what they feel like.
Cold, I imagine.
Insight check.
What are you inciting?
Does he want us to touch them? Is he like, ooh, touch them, what could possibly go wrong?
Yeah, you're getting that impression, yeah.
I'm gonna poke one with my hammer. Just like tap it.
Okay.
Bitch 2.0.
No, Snitch 2.0 would be like trying to break apart like valuable pieces to sell off somewhere.
Nick should already be stood on top of one.
Yeah, he'd already climbed all
a
over.
little frozen totem pole.
You hear a dink. So you tap the ice sculpture. And
are you
almost
doing,
immediately, the wind picks up, and the snow kind of spirals around the area that you're in. And it gets louder and louder and louder, and you see this snow kind of build up, and as it forms in the center of this sort of smallish, like whirlwind almost, it begins to take on a humanoid form.
Defilers.
Humanoid.
Excuse me. We have not defiled a thing.
A finger
Yeah, he has.
outstretches and points at Herd. I'd like you to make a Constitution saving throw, please, Herd.
Why did you do that?
Fun.
Like the bell, it's there for a reason. Gotta touch it.
The bell was good.
Yeah.
The bell had like the little light shining on it, like it'd be a side quest in Skyrim or something.
Yeah.
You feel the gaze, and it's a strange term to use because this like 7 foot tall. I mean, I'll say woman. The features look womanly, a female, and although it's got no facial features, you feel it stare at you, Herd. And as soon as the word is uttered and the arm is pointed and fingered, the snow drops into a heap on the floor and the wind dissipates, but you feel cold, really cold. You are vulnerable to cold damage.
I'm wearing special boots that make me resistant to cold damage, so am I just normal?
So you are now just normal to cold damage.
I wouldn't notice then. In particular.
I think you would feel cold. Because you're not a cold resistant species, are you? So you would probably notice your boots aren't keeping you as warm as they were.
That's true.
It is like -60 or something here, so.
Did the spectral form, like, would we think that might be? So Eris doesn't know what the Ice Maiden's supposed to look like. Does she think that's what the Ice Maiden? Is that like the Ice Maiden's little camera doorbell?
You can make an insight check or a religion check.
Okey-dokey.
So what have we learnt? We've given away the fact that we're here. Whatever that was knows we're here.
You also hear a loud roar in the distance.
Do we know what kind of roar it is?
In what
Buck will
direction?
almost certainly recognise it. It sends a shiver down his spine. A pretty good gut feel that it's some form of manifestation of the Frost Maiden Eris.
Okay, we need to leave now, quickly.
Yeah, she hasn't been gone very long, so it wouldn't take very long to get back.
No, we need to move from here.
Yep, let's go. And don't touch the statues with anything, not even implements.
I don't think you're the one who should be telling us that.
No, I am the one who
You
should
can
be
tell
telling you.
yourself it.
Did it even do anything to you?
Um,
You look fine.
Feels a little colder than normal, but otherwise I'm okay.
Goppo is on his back, clutching his sides with his legs kicking in the air. He is pissing himself laughing.
Okay, move. If anyone has a way to...
Oh, you're in trouble now. Oh, this is gonna be good to watch.
Has
What's
anyone
gonna
got a
be
way
good to
to
watch?
hide the footprints as we leave?
Yes, I can use shape water to
If you could, that might help us at least.
cover up. Would that work, Steve? I'll
Yeah,
post what it can do, and then you can let me know if kind of.
yeah. No, I'll say that'll work.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
But
we
you won't be going at any particular fast pace. So the best way to do it would be to make a small localized snow cloud just above your footprints as you're going backwards, and just letting it snow onto the area so it fills in naturally.
that'd be good. That gives us time. If that roar is what I think it is, we need to move. So let's go. She may not be here, but there I am.
Where are you going to?
To west, I guess. Same place we were going before. Are they more statues?
Yeah.
Okay.
As we're
Let's
going,
touch
Herd-
these ones.
No, as we're going, Herd is still going to be looking at Spoppo, going, "What's going to be good to watch?"
I think you may have woken him up. He'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
Who?
Kogra. He's a favourite.
It's her
Uh,
favourite one, and we have talked
you-
about laughing. It's not
you
appropriate.
guys. Hey, just trying to lighten the mood. Chill out. Chill out.
Tark, I think you're right. I don't think he's our friend.
No, he's going to be on his own very, very soon. We could just tie him up and leave him here. Does that sound good to you?
Lighten up. He's so serious. What's up with you?
And he does flit up higher up into the air to get some distance between you.
This is a very serious matter.
How high is he now?
30 feet.
Oh, shit, I can't reach 30 feet.
If he does anything else, just... Well, I don't know. Disable him or something. And let's not touch any of these statues.
So rude. I show you around the island and everything.
You're not really showing us round, are you?
I didn't tell you to touch the statues.
Well, you did.
No, I didn't.
It was implied, and you know that.
I could not influence such powerful creatures as you.
Do not take this tone with us. It's very unfair. If we come here, we try and be your friends, you say about how lonely you are, and then you treat us like this, that's not very friendly, is it?
Hey, I
Probably
tell
why
you,
you've
I
got
tell
no
you about
friends.
all the things here. I told you about these statues. I tell you about the Yeti. I tell you about the shipwrecks. I take you to them. I do exactly what I say and exactly what you ask. Some people can't keep their hands to themselves.
Tell us that it was going to be dangerous.
Well, it wouldn't have been.
If we
Start
continue-
walking.
What was that?
I'm just going to start
Oh.
walking. Just
Yeah. Through
Brilliant.
these, past these ones again then? Up to the stone circle, is it? Or the wall?
I am not touching them.
Okay. Anyone
I like
else?
being resistant to cold. I don't want to be normal to
I'm
cold.
not-
Just kind of like shoved her hands up her sleeves as to make sure that she's not like she's restricting herself.
Is it worth checking Herd out? If that was that just a spell to scare us with a bit of snow, or is he cursed, or he looks the same?
I don't know how we would know, and B's currently not here, so.
I'll be fine until we get somewhere.
As you approach this next area, I might have some artwork actually. There's a little artwork of the ice sculptures.
That's really
They ice
pretty.
sculptures of trees as well.
Yeah.
Were they? Wow.
Yeah. So up at this next place, this sort of ringed off area, it's a 10-foot tall wall. It's broken down in a few places, as your animals will have told you, leaving gaps through which you can see through. It does seem to have some more sculptures in, similar to what you've seen from where you are. You of course know, based on the animals' information, that these are different, the ones here.
What's different about them?
Make a perception check, please.
She's also said if we could roll a medicine check for her to check if Herd's cursed or anything.
Nip strikes again.
9. I mean, it's not too difficult anyway, so you'll get some information with that. While you're still on the outside of the wall and approaching, through the gaps in this wall, you can see straight off the bat that you can't see through these. There is something inside, so there's like a corpse inside a humanoid or an animal, and it's encased in ice rather than it being a fully 100% ice sculpture. That's the biggest difference. But also, as you're peeking through the gap in the wall, and anyone with a high passive perception, which is pretty much most of you, Eris, Barden, Cass probably, will hear and then catch glimpses of something that's not encased in ice, but is kind of scratching and trying to gnaw and crack at these ice bodies. And most of you will recognise these, having encountered 2 already. This will be the 3rd encounter, an ice troll. It doesn't seem to have noticed you. Seems to be maybe trying to get at the meat inside. Just trying to eat. It's hungry, probably.
It's one of the things that killed Nashi. Maybe we should quietly. Mm-hmm.
We did also kill one back at the boat. I've already forgotten what that dragon was called.
Oh, was the Dark Duchess. The dragon we shall not forget her name.
Well, sorry, I just did.
Because I didn't want to pronounce it.
There's 2 ways of looking at this. Either, and we're not here to clear the island, we should keep our strength, save her, not get injured. But likewise, there is a chance that thing could be called if she comes back, I personally am in the camp of leaving it be.
Yeah, at this point, maybe we should just go straight to the tower.
Is that body around here somewhere?
Bit of ping's not working. Up this one. You can see my cursor, I'm not sure.
Can't, funnily enough. Oh, there it is. It's where, sorry? Oh no, I can see Jim's cursor.
Oh, there.
Okay. Do we want to search the body or do we want to go straight to the tower?
We can look at it. There might be something useful on it. Information about the land.
Quick.
Maybe Cass can talk to the dead and learn something.
How long has this taken us so far?
Maybe 10-15 minutes.
Okay.
Small. This island is small.
Hey, what are you looking at?
Shh.
You're going, yeah, the body's just over there. You see? You see?
It's gonna grab him by the mouth to try and keep him quiet.
He's up. He's keeping
Oh
his
fuck,
distance
he is, isn't he?
after the threats.
Well, let's just move. Let's just try and avoid being detected. Although I think it might be too late.
I could throw a divine smite hammer at it.
You can all make we'll do a group stealth check if you'd like.
Oh fuck.
Sorry.
Oh, lucky for you guys.
It's so engrossed in getting the meat
Yeah.
out of these.
It's numbing. It's starving, and the noise it's making from trying to crack this ice and trying to get in at food inside. You do manage to sneak past, and it's only because you take quite a wide berth around and keep to the outsides of the wall that Soppo's voice doesn't carry, fortunately.
Fucking heard it doing like the proper cartoon, like creeping around the corner like that.
Like stepping on every twig that's
Yeah,
on the floor, cracking ice.
jingling my
Snow.
chainmail.
So, you leave the troll behind, trying to get his nom-nom. And you approach where Eris' animal companions believed this corpse was. And sure enough, half buried in the snow, near the edge of a bluff there, is a humanoid corpse. Clad in cold weather clothing, as Tok knows, once you're wet, it's tough going.
You got no chance. No chance if you're wet.
Well,
We searched it.
1,500 feet in front of you.
Definitely not moving or anything. I'm going to say perception, aren't you?
Yeah.
Have your animals gone now?
Ooh.
Nice.
It depends. Well, we would have had them
Just-
for an hour in total, so.
Okay.
Definitely not moving. Well, the body's not moving. But you do see movement. and hear faint sound. But with your experience in these areas, you recognize it to be like local wildlife, sound of wildlife. You don't presume that the corpse is moving in any way.
I think it's safe. I don't think it's unliving or anything. Take a step nearer then.
Yeah.
I think that sounds just rats or something. Whatever the Arctic equivalent of rats is. Penguins.
As you get closer, Tok, there's a flash almost. It's not light, but it's kind of like if your eyes were to what's the opposite of dilate? Contract. In brightness, it's almost like that effect. It's almost like your eyes has become oversensitized, and there's like a burst of wind that kind of puts you like half a step backwards, and then nothing.
Like snow blindness kind of thing.
Yeah. You feel slightly different. And then you see the head pop out of the snow, look up at you, around, look at everybody else. Little very fluffy, blinky weasel, pure white, just looking around.
I feel Eris running up behind me. I'll
I want it.
I'll crouch down and get try and find a piece of food in my pouch. I'll go through all my pouches trying to find something edible.
A weasel
Eris?
runs up your wrist, your arm, and up onto your shoulder, curls around your neck.
You've made a friend.
Well, hello, little friend, and I'll hold the food up and let it eat.
Takes it from you, no problem.
What kind of food is it?
It's jerky, I think. Reindeer jerky. Why?
Okay, I would have made it taste like something it likes more, but I think we like that.
Okay.
If we have
She's-
time, I can be able to talk to it.
What's it going to tell us?
I don't know, maybe how long this has been here, depending on how old it is anyway. And generally just, its name, what it likes, what it doesn't like, whether it's had much to do with the Frost Maiden. If you don't think it's useful, I won't. I just thought it would be nice.
Yeah, I think we're getting distracted. Should we head to the fortress?
Okay. And you just see Eris kind of visibly deflate.
Herd's gonna look at that little weasel, and he's gonna be like, "Oh, hey, buddy, maybe hang out with the little goblin girl for a while. She might want to talk to you later." And because he's a furbolg, the weasel's gonna understand Herd talking to it.
The weasel kind of cocks its head at you and doesn't move.
No.
I think it wants to stay with me.
It's chosen its person, which is absolutely okay. It's like a cat.
Exactly.
I was about to
Wow.
talk about how I wish I had a pet, and then I remembered I have an elk I can summon whenever I want him.
The elk curls up around your neck.
Oh, yeah. Carrying it into town like it's the date hunt.
Can I have a search of the body?
Yeah, sure. Investigation check.
Can I guidance him when I notice that he's going to interfere.
Yeah,
with
if you're
this?
close enough.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
I'm
well,
doing a herd, aren't I?
And I motivate him slightly.
What am I doing? Sorry, investigation.
With a D4 if you want it.
Nice. Yeah, you spend a few minutes kind of you scrape the soft snow off the top, and there's a lot of then harder ice that's kind of semi-encased the body, and you kind of crack and break her out of that. And on it there'd be a leather satchel. Inside that satchel would be a book.
Okay, I'll take that.
Okay.
I'll have a flick through.
I think it's at this point Fred Reader would remind you that he likes books.
He does like books, but I'm not going to give it to him. I'm going to keep hold of this. He'll just get distracted. I shall put the book in my bag.
You okay there, Tog?
Yeah, we just need to stay focused.
Insight check.
Okay.
Make your rolls.
I'm actually gonna. Oh, I was mostly saying it as a joke, but I actually am gonna insight check.
Okay.
Is Tok? No, I wouldn't know.
Oh.
I'm a potato.
Talk. You've only known him what, a couple of days?
Yeah, I can't read Dragonborn faces. Too many scales. Not expressive enough. Or
He's
maybe
got a book
too
there.
expressive.
There's a book on the body, nothing else. Feel free to search yourselves. Red Reader can have this book afterwards.
Right,
We
so
haven't gained anything. I suggest we just head for Grimskull now.
Yeah, let's just try to stay on track.
Okay. Heading back.
yeah,
Back
it
the way
would
you
be.
came? Or do you want to continue round clockwise?
Tower. Yes,
was it?
no, tower.
Oh, tower.
I think we should go to the tower, personally.
Yes, tower.
Another group stealth check, please.
Oh no.
We would very much like to get the codicil and leave.
I have to remember I do it at disadvantage.
Oh, what's happening with Locke? He was singing a tune, has he?
He's doing his covering the footprints and tripping over whilst walking backwards or something.
I was just thinking I should probably cast Pass Without a Trace, and then Steve's like, group self-check, and I'm like, too late.
Oh, sorry. Well, if you had it in mind, I didn't give you enough chance to call it out if you want to do it.
No, I should have done it before. Like, we've just walked past a freaking ice troll thingy, haven't we? So I had my chance.
I'll do one for Cass. Oh, wow. Unfortunately, you hear the gnawing stop. Sniffling, snuffing, and footsteps lumbering over towards your general direction on the other side of the wall.
that.
I think that that troll might be coming.
Well, I thought we'd have to deal with it sooner or later.
I suggest we skip past and avoid any conflict. Get the book and go.
Or try and make a break for it.
And the question is, if it's seen us and it's following us, then we don't know when it's going to catch up and might surprise us. Whereas now we know exactly where it is. I'm happy to make a break for it.
Just continue walking and hope it doesn't follow. And if it
Discretion
does,
is
then we fight it.
yes. Discretion is the better part of valor,
Okay.
and we have the big guy. Get in trouble.
Make another stealth check for me, please. Now that it's closer, BC's a bit tougher.
Has this got passed without a trace on it?
No, because I still haven't had a chance to cast it.
Yeah.
It's got another self check.
Locke's just building snowmen as he's going by. That's what he's doing with Shapewater, just building little snowmen with an arrow pointing directly at us. Like they're all
Just need to
pointing
decide
at
him on deciding roll from Cass. Oh, actually, this Thread Reader I haven't rolled for either.
Oh god.
Here, just lumbering through the snow in his chainmail, cursing at how fucking irritating it is to suddenly be cold out of the blue.
So one sec. In that, did Herd get the same roll twice? Cass got the same roll twice, and Locke got the same roll twice.
Yeah.
Wow.
Have you installed the mod called Crap Rolls?
Well, with Cass, with a split down the middle with a 10, Morgul at 11 just puts you over what you need to be successful, but it's a shit success. You've got a head start. You're running. You've lifted up your skirt and you're running, and you just kind of see in the distance behind you this hand come out, push some of the wall down, head stick out around, looking around. It kind of sees you in the distance. It spots you. It does notice you. And it's weighing up the distance and energy it would have to expend to try and chase you, or this fanciful top fridge tray that it can just persevere with, and it leans back in and leaves you alone.
Okay. We are quite dysfunctional, aren't we? But even amateurs have their day. Let's go.
So back around.
So how do we actually get into the tower?
Well, I would advise that we don't knock.
Yeah, no, that's yeah. I meant more, how do we get up the mountain that it's on?
You can't make perception checks if you want. You have travelled pretty much halfway around this mountain now, so see if anyone will have spotted anything of use.
Nope, I got another 7.
The dice are on my side tonight.
Although I've got 3 7s now. If I was in Vegas, I'd have won a ton of money.
Eris, Tok, you spotted it on the first pass up. It is quite difficult to see, but there is a path that does lead down from the tower itself. It kind of snakes down to the front, to the foot of this mountain, and in amongst all the hills and the tundra and everything, it's quite difficult to make. It's only because of the sheer size of it, the scale, because it's built for giants. that's let you spot it really. But yeah, you can find. You probably expect the foot of it to be sort of just northeast of that nearest statue garden. So you'd be able to begin the ascent there. If that's where you would like to go.
Like this.
Seems as good a route as any. Do you want to take point, big guy?
Yeah, sure. Why not? I'll go first.
Would now be a good time for me to make sure that it's harder for us to be spotted?
You can do that, then please do.
Okay, I will then cast Without a Trace. So we've all got +10 to our stealth.
Just before you burn your spell slot, the snow erupts around you. Everybody roll for initiative, please.
Screw you, Steve. Screw you. But thank you for not wasting my spell slot.
You little bastard.
He knew what he was doing.
No combat encounter, it says.
Okay, 1 sec.
Oh, Edward's suddenly here.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
put everyone back in because you've all probably made changes to your character sheet since then. Belkin.
Vulcan's not here, but I will put him up in the corner.
Cat. Eris. The prize round sees these hulking, white-furred behemoths burst from the snow and come thundering down the nearest ridge towards you. 40 feet. Oh well, so let's be surprise round. So
I don't think everyone's in the initiative order.
oh, who are we missing?
Fredrita and Cass.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Hello, V.
We wait for V to get set up then, should I?
I think she's on mute. I'm not sure if she knows.
I don't know what that thing in the middle is, but I love it.
Yeah, it looks really cool.
I joined because I heard combat music.
Also, I'm going to stay so far away from it, it wouldn't even be on the same map. I'm going to need like another map, Steve, and then that's why I'll do. That's how far I'm going to run.
I love it.
Invaders are not scary, but that thing, no way.
We'll dash. We'll dash. Do anything else? How far away are you, Barden? Oh.
We are fighting at least 2 Yetis, I think, V, and then one Yeti on steroids, I guess.
Big boy Yeti. Or girl.
Okay.
You don't look nice.
Prize round done. Let's begin combat. Eris, to go first.
So I'm going to bonus action Starry Shape Archer.
Okay.
And then I am going to... And then I'm going to use a spell. I'm going to Guiding Bolt the big guy.
Guiding bolt up, big guy.
But I'm probably going to fail.
Well, we'll see.
I've got the BMBM music in my head and it's really distracting me. I do apologise.
I don't know why, but I always think guiding bolt's like a cantrip. But then you see the damage and it's like,
Yeah.
That's it.
Is that a 13 to hit?
It's big.
Unfortunately, that misses.
Balls.
It's still in shock and surprise. It's reactions. You put your hand out and it goes wide.
Yeah, that's. Where am I? I might just move, but other than that, that'll be
Okay.
it.
Move away.
You can also shoot an arrow with your bonus action, like the
I
same
thought
one you
that-
used.
Was it a close miss? Steve, or was it like a way out?
It was a close miss, yeah.
I am going to use an ability. And it's, what did you roll? I'm going
I
to swap
rolled-
that 7 for a 12.
Ooh,
Well, 12 will make it a hit, yeah. Roll damage.
okay. Please don't be shit.
Ooh.
That's pretty good.
That was pretty good. So 21 radiant and advantage to the next person.
Rose, kind of a smouldering patch pain on its chest and shoulder area, bursts into flame. Quickly douses and smokes and drifts off into the wind. But it definitely hit and caused him some real damage. Well done.
And Nick is right. So I read it as a bonus action on your subsequent turn, but it does. This archer does start with when you activate this form.
Yeah, go
So
for it
I
then.
should also get to do that. Is it actually going to let me? Roll that? Yes, attack.
Definitely
So this
hits.
would have been before. So it
Okay,
it
that's fine.
wouldn't take the advantage. But 24 hits. And 5 radiant.
5 damage. Good.
I
Good turn.
I think
I run away.
Hazel, you would have been swinging to hit that, or just going to hit that, and you would have, as you fired the spell, you would have felt like a nudge on your hand, and like your aim redirects, and that's how you hit.
Okay.
Barden's up. This
Okay.
huge 10-foot, maybe even taller, it's difficult to gauge creature. It just seems to be pure muscle. The others seem, it's difficult to make out their form and shape. There's a lot of fur. This is much more well defined. You can see the cords of just muscle rippling with every step it takes towards you.
Well, if it's only like 10 or so foot-ish, it's only like just under 2 feet taller than me, so that's fine. I can probably take it. I'm not going to say the cursed words, even though I was very tempted to. But I'm going to crack at it with my hammer, two-handed,
Mm-hmm.
with advantage. So that's an 18.
It hits.
And I'm going to pump a divine smite into it as well.
Pump it, baby.
So the regular damage is a 9.
I don't know how I managed to make that sound. Never mind.
You knew exactly what you were doing.
9. And the Divine Smite does. Ooh,
Not a lot. 7. Across 3d8. It's a bit.
7. Okay. What else you got? You done?
Yeah, that's it.
Good turn, good turn. Locke, have you got your running shoes on?
Yes. First, I'm gonna use a sorcery point to cast Discernible Whispers. I'm gonna use 2 sorcery points actually to cast it at 2nd level. Now let's see if that did that right. I did not do that right. There. So Discernible Whispers on. Oh, that's a good question. What do we want? The big one and that one.
Okay.
So both of them need to make Wisdom saving throws. DC 16.
Save. That's a 15.
Yeah, that fails.
The big guy.
Yep.
Smaller one. Rolls.
Okay.
Oh, 7. Both fail.
Right, so we both take it's an extra 1d6. No, it's not an extra 1d6. This 10 points of psychic damage, and they need to spend the rest of the turn moving as far away from me as they can. So as a reaction, they will move as far as their speed allows them away from me.
As a reaction.
As a reaction, yes. So they're not spending
Now.
their movement. Yes.
Okay.
And head can take an attack of opportunity because it's willing movement.
Yeah, okay.
Interesting. Good call.
That's just what you need.
I think I'm rolling the wrong. Oh, fuck it. Yeah, 8 damage. I think I'm rolling 1 damage dice lower than I'm supposed to be if I'm doing it two-handed.
Should be 1d10, shouldn't it? If it's 2
Yeah.
Should be a versatile button on there.
Yeah, you need to click versatile instead of attack in the buttons.
Ah, okay.
Is your modifier just a +2?
At the moment, yeah.
Alright, okay.
And yeah, so that's a 10 with the correct dice.
2 off.
Good, it's good.
Awesome.
Now I have
Okay.
to remember that versatile is the right thing.
Cass. Do we have a Cass in the room?
Sorry, I'm deciding because moving them changed
I'm
my
also going to move
plan.
away. I'm sorry, I forgot to. Need to
20
move
feet that way, 20 feet that way.
All these rulers going all over the place.
Steve, could you? I forgot to move myself during my turn.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Could you move me there?
There?
Yes.
Oh, also, if you got a stream cam or something, the stream can't see.
Oh, yeah.
I just realised. Sorry. Sorry to future us's that are watching this. There we go. Nice.
I never get to play with this.
Good choice.
Woo.
What have I missed? Oh, fireball. Fireball!
Fireball!
Feeling so pleased.
Well, yeah, the squares don't quite make it, but I need to see what happens here, so I'm going to do it.
Oh, okay. If I knew it wouldn't reach,
Big guy
then I
first.
went
No, it's okay. I'll
20.
give it you. It's fine. The circle's
It's in
touching.
the circle.
It's in the circle. It's cool. It's an 18 for the big guy.
Oh.
What was it? Wisdom? No, Dex. Oh, and a 6 for the little guy.
Little guy, not so good.
That's a lot of ones.
Oh. Bill.
Want to leave a mark.
Yeah, he's going to leave a mark. So, my damage. Oof. Really not happy with that. Oh, it should have been half, right?
Yeah, for the. Yeah.
Okay, the little one takes full. They both seem to dislike that greatly. Anything else, Kat?
Fire! Everyone use fire! No. I might just move a little bit. No, I won't. I'll stay there.
Okay, good turn. Red Reader. Anyone want to take control, or? Firebolt's an obvious one, but what's he got?
Yeah, what's he got? I did a bad job last time I controlled him.
I can do it if you want me to. I'll just do cantrips.
Okay, so if he's going to throw a firebolt, I would assume. What's the target?
Yeah.
Who's the target?
Maybe this one? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. See if you can click those buttons, Nick.
No, I can't even see them.
Oh, not on the chat window. Oh.
Alright, yeah.
Yes.
Like, which button?
There's no buttons,
damage.
it just says
Oh, is there?
fireball.
Oh, never mind. Okay,
So
so
you might need to give Nick permissions.
yeah, I'll give you permission. There he is.
Still can't.
There you go. Try that now, mate.
Got enough. Okay. Firebolt it is. 13 to hit.
13 misses, unfortunately. Oh, no. No, for this one, it does hit. Go ahead, roll damage. Oh, nice.
In terms of fire damage, he's also going to move away from the action. That's his turn.
Okay. Tock's up.
Doc is gonna back up. That's me.
Steve, I have a question for you after Matt's lovely turn.
Okay.
Feel free to ask.
Can I retroactively take the second attack that I had that I completely forgot about after Matt's turn?
Yeah, of course you can, mate. Yeah.
I just looked
On
at
the
my
big
features and saw extra attack. Oh fuck! I only did one.
Yeah, of course you can, mate.
Did you not do another one after Nick?
It was an attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. So
because it's a reaction.
think I was...
Yeah, you'll see Tok just turn.
Oh, do I need
look
to
at
move
Cass,
past you?
and dash back. And then he will turn and face the creatures and will rather clumsily reach onto his back, grab a javelin, and try and throw it. I think that's got +3 too much on it, Steve.
15 will still hit. You want to
Okay.
after this lower one?
Yeah.
Okay.
4.
4 damage, okay.
It would have been a bit of a clumsy throw. Not using his full strength, it'll just be a bit of a looks pathetic.
So it's we just finished Tok's go. I'll just move back to Barden so you can take a turn. Should let you.
Yeah. So I'm just going to do an attack roll again.
Okay.
Which is a miss, I presume, on the big guy.
It is a miss on the big guy, yeah.
Problem solved.
Problem solved. Unlucky, pal. Okay. Yeti moves in. And targets you, Herd. I'd like you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
It's a 23.
Nice.
Very nice.
Okay. It cannot target you with that again now. So if I try to, remind me.
It's that one specifically.
That one specifically, and it fell just a little bit short of trying to reach you with anything else. So fortunately for it, that's all it can do. The Yeti might be a bit closer. Yeah, does get to you. Will target you with the same thing. So another Constitution saving throw, please.
You bastard. Just because we discussed how Snitch could come back.
Let me just.
It doesn't mean you have to kill Herd instantly.
Jim, are you adding your aura of protection to this? Because I know that the Theodosia it doesn't automatically add it.
I've got it wrong. If you save it once, that's it for any of the creatures.
Oh.
So, yeah.
I'm
Nice.
not actually. Thank you for pointing that out.
So you can. Yeah.
Wait,
okay.
Yeah, I am. Yeah, it is already done.
But it will swing out with its claws.
You bastard.
Warding
Twice.
flare.
Oh, what does that do? Disadvantage?
Disadvantage, bright light on one of the attacks.
Right.
Never mind.
Was that this? That was disadvantage as well, wasn't it? So that was the first one. That was the second. The first one hit. I know you've got a high AC.
I'm not using my shield at the moment, so it's 17 is my AC.
Oh, okay. Okay, so the first one hits.
And it would only be for one attack, so.
Yeah, I did disadvantage for both of them anyway, so. The second one was a 19. Plus stuff. I'll go with the first one. So we've got. See what it does. Sec. D6 plus 4. Oh, confused. 3. So 7 slashing and 4 cold.
So I'm no longer resistant to.
No longer resistant, but it's only 4, so. And then Kogra. come running back
Never
in.
good when they
can
have
it?
a name. Or herd.
Yeah, this ain't looking good, is it?
No.
I have a plan.
It involves Snitch.
Nope, no.
You got this. One of them's badly injured.
Yeah.
Oh, cold breath's never good.
DC
Oh.
18 con save.
Yes, please.
That's a pass. 22.
Nice. Is there any half damage or anything? Half as much on a successful save.
Fuck.
Well, it's a DC 18.
Sorry, I looked away. Am I in that too?
Up to you.
It.
Let me have the fireball. I'll take it.
You are resistant as well. You take the con save first. That's a fail, but you still only take half because you're resistant, so it's 11.
Oh, what was the damage for it?
Oh.
It's that 22 is
Oh.
my save.
Oh, shit. Okay. I was looking at that, I thought, wow.
Whoa!
Oh, that's worse.
Whoa!
What the fuck?
That can't be right.
Nice.
Shit.
I told you he was scared of these.
That's right.
That is a lot. That is a lot.
Even halved, it's a lot.
It's a good fucking thing I saved, because that would have knocked me unconscious instantly. Even if I had not taken hits prior to that, I would have been on my ass.
Top of round 2. Everyone's retreating. These things burst out of the snow. You knew they were coming, you didn't know when they were coming. Here they are, facing you down. Barden's doing his best, holding them at bay, giving you some room to maneuver. Put some space between you and them, but how long he can hold on for, you don't know. Eris, you're up.
So just in between these two, I'm gonna cast Create Bonfire.
Okay.
So that will be a Dex 14. Yeah, no, of course that's a Dex 14 saving throw, please.
For which ones? The top two or all three?
The top two, because I think if I can't quite reach all three.
Okay, so the small one rolls. Saving throw, right? Okay. Forty, 15. The big one rolls. 14.
Yeah, they both survive.
No half damage?
It doesn't say it.
Okay.
I think
Is it a cantrip?
Yeah.
Or level 1, is it? Oh, okay. Okay.
That is only far I've got, but and then I will bonus action Archer, the one right at the top.
Mm-hmm.
To hit.
15 will hit, yeah. Some damage.
6 radiant.
Nice. Okay. That you?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, Barden is up next. finding yourself surrounded.
I'm potentially going to do something very, very stupid. So I'm going to move up 1. So I'm not moving out of combat range with the one I'm next to.
And be careful not to move into my bonfire, which is still up and running.
I'm only going up 1. And it's there. And then I'm going to swap to my shield because that hurt. Which I'll sort out in a minute. And then I'm going to take 1 attack against the badly injured one in front of me.
Okay.
So that's a miss. I guess I'm immediately going to take another attack against that one.
Okay. That hits. That's better done.
And that's going to be a Divine Smite on that one too.
Do it.
So the normal damage is 7.
Yeah.
And then, where's Divine Smite? There it is. Oh, that's not great. That's 11.
Bad. What does that look like for everybody watching?
I imagine it's just going to be a massive burst of kind of like golden and blue energy that
nice.
I don't know, looks maybe a little bit like thunder or something.
Cool. Yeah, it's crack across the jaw of this thing, and you see one of the horns kind of snap, not completely off, but it's kind of bent off and kind of hanging loose, swinging, and its jaw kind of pushes over and dislocates, and it swings back, looks at you fiercely, but yeah, you hurt it.
And I'm then going to use my bonus action with Shield Master, and I'm going to try and shove the one behind me.
Can you do it if you're not using your shield?
I've swapped to my shield.
Okay, yeah.
So that's a contested grapple check to see if I can push it away from me.
The bottom one?
Yep, this one.
Okay.
It's athletics for me.
So you're athletics. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fucking beat me by a mile.
Looked like hitting a wall.
Well, the top one's nearly dead. I was hoping I'd killed it. Hopefully other people kill one of them, because they'll have advantage against me otherwise.
Lock is up.
Luke's just gonna shout, "Hey, Herd, do you want to get out of here? Do you want me to take you out of there?"
I'm probably going to end up back in it regardless, so just kill something.
But do you want to get out of there safe now? Do you want me to pull you out of where you are?
Please come out. I can throw fire at them, but not while you're there. And I can heal you.
Sure.
You hear in the distance.
A confusion world. Sure.
As he's like smacking into the troll with his shield.
You're gonna basically right below you, a black portal's gonna open and tentacles are gonna jump out and wrap around you and suck you down and then spit you back out. Well, I guess within 90 feet of there. So here.
Oh, that's gross.
Talos?
Yeah, you're gonna be all slimy afterwards.
Both spit and swallows.
Big fan lock.
And then I'm gonna move over there. Bonus action. No, I'm too far away. No, that's it for me.
Okay, nice, good turn. Gas.
The game just kicked me out, but I have something badass to do.
What is it?
Weird.
I will cast Wall of Fire in a 20 feet ring. So it captures them all in a wall of fire.
Cool. Template for that. Oh, it gives me a line.
I always thought it was line.
You can make a wall up to 60 feet long or a ringed wall up to 20 feet in diameter, 20 feet high.
Oh, so it's like a fireball, basically size.
One side of the wall, obviously the inner side, deals 5d8 damage. 5d8? Yeah, 5d8. Let me back into the game!
Oh, they get a dex save. I'll start rolling those. Top one, that's near death. Dex save. Here it comes.
Yay!
That
There it
fails.
goes.
Big guy. Ooh. 16. Little guy at the bottom.
Yay.
10.
Oh, so if they're within 10 foot of the wall, they're pretty screwed, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they'll take damage again at the start of their turn, I think, if they're within it.
Yeah. Oh, next time lead with that.
And they weren't all in the right place.
And Herd was, yeah.
It was fantastic bait.
Yes,
It's
thank you,
almost,
Herd.
it's almost like we planned this.
Oh, I'm back.
Yay.
Come on, we're waiting for you. This is
Time to roll
important.
the damage.
What's going on?
5d8 damage to each creature.
Ooh,
Ooh. Burning.
toasty.
Nice.
Bought 2 smaller ones. Let's do them first.
You will hear Cass roar with the flames in her eyes. I am the light of Lavanda!
I guess we can't even see them now. There's just this big wall of flame.
Just a little. I can't see a symbol for burning or something. Oh, never mind. I'll remember. Okay,
Up a little bit. That's my turn.
nice. Thread
Back
reader.
up more, but I need to be near her.
I'll spell that one. How are they looking? That one's dead. Nice.
Reader would do anything to risk spells at this point, would he? So, fireball?
Probably just throw a firebolt in, I would imagine.
Yes, because he doesn't. Well, he has some big spells, but I think he would save them.
Yeah.
I'm assuming he's got anything there. No. Doesn't have a lot of damage spells. Yeah, fireball.
Good.
Go
Big guy
with,
or little guy?
I think the little guy. Go
Okay.
get rid of. Oh,
Nice.
Come on now. Come on, Tom.
4d10.
ooh,
Oh, wow.
Same damage as the roll.
yep.
Nice. Wow, that's nice. Oh,
Nice turn.
gonna leave a mark.
Don't know if there's
Also,
any movement to make.
Yep.
Nice. Talk is up.
Puck is just going to move to here. Not letting me move.
Oh, right.
Oh, I've got the wrong thing selected, that's why.
Ah. There you go.
Puck's going to back up. And he will clumsily grab another javelin, holding it in a weird way. Doesn't really. It's a 13.
13 will hit.
Throws it a
Little
bit
one.
too high. The little one, yeah. Actually, that should be 10.
10 will miss.
Yeah.
Just disappears into this ring of fire somewhere, but you imagine it just hitting snow and ice.
It's just a completely botched throw. Just looks like he doesn't know what he's doing.
Okay, so little Yeti's turn. We need to do something on his turn as well. It ends their turn within 10 feet of it. Can you pass through it? 1 foot thick.
You can.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think you can.
Oh,
You
must
take
have
the
to do some
damage, I
damage.
assume, but if you're taking the damage anyway,
Yeah. Okay. Just going to try and run through. We'll take damage. Oh, is that where I'd go? It may not survive that. So what damage are we taking? Is it a DC 15 every time, or is it automatic? I'm going to say automatic if I've run through it. There's no dodging that, is there? So just roll damage.
Oh, it might be able to just.
get through when in a moment where he can. The flames are not as high, or pick his timing.
Oh, okay.
Entering the wall? If it's exiting.
Fail anyway. Do that damage.
Oh, it's the dex save is only when it's first summoned.
Right.
I think it's just 5d8. After
Right.
that,
Okay.
if
Yeah.
they're within 10 feet, or they go through it.
Okay. Comes thundering towards you, Cass, and you kind of close your eyes at the last minute, seeing this flaming, abominable snowman coming towards you, and you wait, and you open your eyes, and you just see it flying on the floor, smoking in front of you with a big skid mark behind it, where it's leapt through the air and just landed and carried on sliding. Big guy's going to do the same thing. Try and run through. So damage again, or do you want to keep that last roll? Roll again.
It was a good roll, wasn't it? Ugh.
It was
well.
good, but it might be better.
It could be better. This is going to be worse. Watch. See?
Not my fault.
Still good. It's still good. As well as working wonders.
Okay. Gonna swipe at Barden. What is it?
You
Oh.
motherfucker.
It's gonna gaze at Cass because it can't do it to you but Barden anymore. Constitution saving throw, please, Cass.
You get a +3 because you're within 10 feet of Herd.
Nice.
I remembered.
Oh dear.
14.
No,
No,
an
I
18 to-
added the 3, so that's 11.
Oh, right. Well, it was 18 to
Oh.
beat, so Unfortunately, you take
Got cold
its
resistance,
eyes
yeah.
lock onto you, pierce into you. 19 cold, your resistance, so that's halved. But you are paralyzed for 1 minute.
Oh.
To be honest, I deserve that.
You can repeat that saving throw at the end of each of your turns.
Cool. I'm glad I'm resistant, or I'd be down.
There we go. Okay. So it looks at you, Cass, does that. Then it turns its attention to you. Barden makes one clawed attack at you and a second one at Cass, which looks like this. But it will be at disadvantage. I'm assuming that misses. This one's at Cass, also at disadvantage.
Misses.
Also misses.
Being paralyzed might be interacting with that.
Ah, yeah, okay. Is it an auto hit, is it?
That was pretty bad.
Yeah.
You have advantage, that will be a straight up roll. And if you hit, it's a critical hit.
Right, let's see. I can see what the dice rolls
What
were.
did Cass ever do to you, lot?
Yeah.
So the first
I didn't write the fucking game.
10. Would have been 21 on a straight roll.
Yeah, that hit.
Okay. Which makes it a critical, so that puts us at 30. No, hang on a second.
That's cold.
Yeah. 6, 7, 8, 9, 7, 16 slashing.
That puts me down.
14 cold, which you half to 7. Okay.
Yeah, down. It was fucking worth it.
I regret nothing. Eris, what you got? Just seen your healer drop. Barden's on his last legs. Does seem to be only one of these creatures left. The biggest, the nastiest, the ugliest. A lot of its white fur is gone. It's blackened, smoking. Some of it is still on fire. And it's just launching and slashing at your friends in front of you. What would you like to do?
Cass, crouch down, look up at the big thing. I hiss at it like proper. Going full goblin.
I love it.
And then I'm going to use my archer bonus action on it.
Yeah. Whoop whoop! Getting all the 20s tonight. That hits.
Damage, critical. That's 12. Not bad.
Nice.
Yeah. And then I will grab hold of Cass and cast Cure Wounds.
Mm-hmm.
At second level.
Nice.
So if I do that, I get an extra. Let me just. Actually, I'll just do it from D&D Beyond, so I don't have to figure out exactly how to do it. Wounds. That's 16 healing for Cass.
Ooh, nice.
And then I'll run 10, so that leaves me 20 left. Can I drag Cass? She's not. Is she within reach? Would she get an opportunity? Would there be an opportunity attack if I drag her away?
If you're dragging her, no, because it's not voluntary. But if you're dragging it, it'll be half movement, so you've got 10 left if you're dragging.
Yeah, so I'm gonna just try and drag her back,
Especially if
kind of
she's,
like 10
she's
feet.
so much bigger than you.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. 10 feet. There. There. Nice, good turn. Barden.
I'm going to go for its knees.
Okay. Kneecap it.
Yeah, there's anything special to that. It's just I crack it in the knee. That's a miss.
Oh.
And
knees.
so is that.
Oh,
No,
unlucky, buddy.
this is not going well.
What do I have that I could use as a bonus action in a panic? Field Master Shove?
Try it.
Give me an athletics roll then, you little shit.
I will.
It's pushed 5 feet backwards.
Okay.
Is that into the fiery wall or?
That's gone because Cass went down.
Oh, of course it is.
It would have been.
That would have been epic.
Does it not persist? No. Oh, well, if you can unconscious, suppose.
Concentration. Curses.
Okay.
And I would like to move, but considering the situation, it's just going to stay where he is.
Okay. Valiant effort. Unlucky rolls there, pal.
Yeah.
Block.
First thing we're going to do is going to walk over to Talk. Just grab him by the arm. What the fuck's wrong with you, man?
What do you mean? Nothing.
What are you doing all the way back here? This is where I am. That over there is where you are.
Okay. Yep. I get you.
Okay. Right. Well, just I'll be right back. Just give me a moment. I'm just gonna look around the Yeti, and you're gonna see a beam flash out of his forehead, going straight through its forehead as it casts psychic glance.
Ooh.
So, intelligence saving throw, please.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Do it. Roll them damage. Oh, all of it.
And 9 points of psychic damage. As I crush the fucking mind. It's also incapacitated until the end of my next turn, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, start of my next turn, it's incapacitated.
Such a good spell.
It can't take any actions. I think that's what it means.
Okay. Anything else?
Let's see. I'll stay next to Talk just to make sure he moves forward. Maybe as a bonus action, I'm going to shove him forward. Telekinetically.
Okay.
So there'll also be little Eris kind of dragging Cass, like shouting, "Talk, help!"
Okay, I can
You
do
res-
that, and then he'll instead telekinetically shove Cass towards him.
Okay.
So 5 feet towards me. She can't resist if she's unconscious. So, well,
Oh, she's not anymore.
She's
Well,
conscious. She's just lying down, I think.
You probably won't resist though, Gas.
I'm just pulling her on the snow.
Just drag her across the snow, yeah.
It's 5 feet. And yeah, next move here, and that's my turn.
Okay, nice turn.
Don't worry. Next round I'll cast Heroism on Tok.
Cat, what you got?
What does that do? Go.
Makes you immune to being frightened.
Oh, okay.
Lying prone in the snow. Eris.
Oh. I will get up.
Okay, half your movement.
Herd, fire or healing?
Go for fire.
Okay.
And You can use your big fireball. I'm pretty good with the shield.
I'm
What you
just
may.
I'm using all of them on him, obviously.
Yeah.
1. Nope.
No.
2. Yes.
Yeah.
3.
Yeah.
Yes. Which is
Song about that.
I'm just gonna roll 46. Right, that's D8.
Nice.
19. Excellent. Near death. It's just, you just see its silhouette now with just this, it's just a blaze now. Whatever little fur's left, and even some of its skin, the fat within its body is kind of burning and sizzling off. And it's just, it's low growl, and it's continuing to advance, but it is slower.
That's all I got. I'll
Okay.
turn and say thank you to Eris.
And then we're up to Thread Reader.
The only problem was it was badly injured for quite a long time. It'll probably be near death for quite a long time as well.
Another firebolt. That is going to do much else.
You there, Nick? Do you want to roll it? I'll roll it.
Okay, I was pointed, yes.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, it's a hit anyway. Go ahead, roll damage.
Yeah.
Ooh, not as good as last time. But still.
I think that's what I was gonna do.
Yeah, nice. Movements? Oh, yeah, done it. Cool. Tucks up. Some words of encouragement from his old mate Locke.
Okay. Yeah, Tok will dash forward. It'll say, get the cleric behind the line. We'll move up alongside Herd. And you will see him hold his polearm in the air and then bring it down and point it at the whatever it is. And you will see you'll just see dozens of tiny daggers fly out the end of his polearm and fly off towards the Yeti and start circling and sort of slashing and
Okay.
place the template under him.
Okay, there's no save or anything with that.
Is there not?
Not there.
Is that right? That's 12 slashing damage, but the knives stay in the air,
Okay.
circling it.
Might be a bit like might be a bit like a magic missile.
Maybe, yeah. It's not a lot of damage, is it? For 4d4.
Similar damage as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
So yeah, but they're still flying in the air, circling these
Yeah.
things.
What was the radius? 5
5
foot.
foot.
5 foot cube.
So it's
Okay.
probably just around its face and its head.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Slashing. Cool. Any
That's
other
it.
movement?
No, I've used it all.
Okay.
That's it. That's my turn.
Kogra's turn. Limps towards you both. You've saved Barden, so you haven't Tok. Constitution saving throw, please. Nice. Okay, so you are now immune. and you take no damage.
Nice. You will see Tok flinch at the breath and then look quite surprised. Like, oh, that was quite refreshing, actually.
Two claw attack. I'm going to roll D2. Ones, they're both going on Barden. Twos, they're both going at Tok.
Can't take any actions or reactions.
Oh. Okay, incapacitated, thank you.
He can move, so it's fine. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I almost would have wanted to see those attacks.
If it's incapacitated, would it be a crit?
No, incapacitated just means you can't take actions or reactions.
Oh, it's if you're down, isn't it?
Yeah, we had this.
It's paralysed, I'm thinking of.
Paralysed,
yeah.
Round 4. There's not much of it left.
Nope.
Limping towards you, but its claws are unsheathed. Still, like the Terminator, one good eye staring at you, limping through the snow.
So I'm just going to use my bonus action archer attack.
19 hits.
So that's 5 radiant. I'm also going to pump my Fury of the Small into it, which I meant to do when I hissed at it, but I forgot, so I might as well do it now. Which is 7 damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to take another shot at doing a Create Bonfire on it.
Okay.
So that will be a dex save of 14, please.
Nine. It failed.
Ooh.
So, okay, I'll let you roll damage. How do you want to do it?
Hey.
I just kind of want this extra kind of fire to kind of fizzle through it, and just for it to very quickly just. Once had a cat that walked over a candle. It was completely fine by the end, like afterwards. But there's just this quick kind of like fizzle as the flame just ran up its side, and it's just the ends of its hair was singed. Cat was fine. Cat didn't notice. But I just want it to kind of be like that.
Okay, I mean, there's very little hair left on it now, but yeah,
Yeah, so it's
it
just
kind of
little trail.
a little travels around
backwards.
like a mighty tree felled in the forest. It just thumps, and you can all feel the ground shake as it just collapses back.
And a lesson for cat owners: don't have candles. Just don't.
Words to live by. And therein ends the immediate danger. You stand at the bottom of the steps to the tower with the big skull visage staring down at you. You step over the nearby corpses of these Yeti. Look up at the tower ahead.
Work, everyone, shall we?
Me and Cass need a rest, really. After that.
Well, let's get out of the way. Let's get out of the wind, please. Now. Oh God.
Yeah, Cass does look quite badly hurt, to be fair. So that might not be the worst idea. Good job, big guy.
Potion.
I prepped a prayer of healing, so if we could spend 10 minutes, I can do that.
Oh, yes. Okay, I just want to say I'm really sorry. I'm very clearly not doing the healing, but fire is where
Right.
I excel.
I'm not doing the fighting. It's all good.
You did brilliantly, and we're very, very proud of you. But please, just don't get that close again, please.
I just thought I would have to heal, and then, yeah, you're right.
Well, the gesture was really appreciated, even if it didn't work out for the best.
It's clear we're a talented group. The cast, that wall of fire was very impressive.
Well, I thought if we're going to be fighting something called a Frost Maiden, I should bring some heat for the day.
Very true. I suggest, though, that we just get in, get the codicil, and get out. I wouldn't be planning on fighting any maidens, frosty or not.
Carry on, sorry.
That's quite all right, big guy. What did you want to say?
I'm just going to do a cure wounds for me and Cass, because prayer of healing would be my last second level.
Cure wounds myself. Don't waste your spells.
Do we have any time to rest, possibly?
I think we just want to get in and get out.
Sorry, this scene is taking so long to load. By the way, it's one of the last big ones I've got. Hopefully, big file sizes. Try to find smaller ones.
Don't have vision.
Once everyone's done their healing and whatnot, I will cast Pass Without a Trace and try and make the last bit a little bit easier on us.
Oh, we covered a whole 6. Cass can get a whole 4. It's probably for the best time. I just know how to hit things really hard.
Be offended, but I'm going to cast that on myself again.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I'm not very good at it, obviously. I have lay on hand.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna pat her on the shoulder and give her 20 hit points. Now that I've remembered I have a feature called fucking lay on hands.
It's hard coming into a new class at level 7.
Yeah.
Even at that learning curve.
Yeah, Cass can regain an extra 20 from a lay on hands pool.
Is that instead of the cure wounds?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Take the spell slot back.
Yeah.
You get so few.
That's so fucking trivial, you may as well just swap it completely. So I'm going to give myself 5.
I'll also give you...
Yeah, it looks like the big guy could do with a little bit more of a boost.
Thank you very much,
bit
Cass.
pale.
Yeah, those things hit a lot harder than I thought they would.
The big one was an abominable.
What it might be.
How fit the bull in that bomb then? Like, it just doesn't make sense. Or is it a bull in a bomb? Abominable.
Well,
Are you trying to join that joke club? You're welcome. You can come in. Try it. The water's fine.
I'm having a very hyper day. I don't know why. I was miserable all day, and then I got
You're in though.
and I got
It's
hyper.
very difficult to leave. That's all I'm saying.
And then I've had a beer, and then Phil has just brought me a whiskey sour. So I'm not only am I hyper, I'm also now slightly tipsy. So I do apologise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't give in, Hazel.
You don't have to explain yourself to us. It's fine. Just come on in. Come on in. The water's lovely.
Yeah.
I'm on a bus.
I need someone else to look down my nose at them with.
Eris is too short to look down her nose at anyone.
She can look up her nose at people.
They're
Look
both
down
too
her
short
nose.
to look down at them at the real life.
Yeah, well, it's not even Eris, it's Hazel that's too short. I can't even differentiate between myself and my characters anymore. Anyway,
No,
we all
yeah.
got passed without a trace.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're ready, are we?
Yep,
The big guy still looks quite hurt.
I'll be fine.
And seeing as you're our main muscle, perhaps.
I'll be fine.
Okay.
Are you not also the muscle? I'm confused.
To a degree. Yeah, to a degree.
You've always been the one to protect us before, Tom.
Yes, of course.
And at this point,
I mean,
Eris
I've
is holding
never
Sam's
seen.
hand.
Oh,
Okay, we'll awkwardly take your hand and like hold it with two fingers, as if you're dirty. It'll be like a kind of gesture as he holds your hand with two fingers. Well, I appreciate it. I've never seen those things before, so I was a bit startled. I just need to sort my head out, and it'll be good.
Funny though how you didn't have that reaction to the dragon.
No.
Is a question? Is that weasel still on top?
Yeah.
Oh, can I check it out?
yeah. In what way?
Just why is there a weasel hanging around through that battle? And when there was that flash of when casted that flash of light in the battle to disorient one of them, it reminded Eris of the flash before the weasel appeared. So she doesn't trust it, so she wants to just check it.
Make a nature check then.
Not animal handling? 'Cause that
Are
looks
you
like
hand-
a switch
Are
is
you
far
handling
better.
it?
Yeah, I'll handle it. I'll grab it.
Okay, that's fine.
I'll bat your hand away.
Okay.
Leave Zelenor alone.
I am climbing up top and I am grabbing that motherfucking weasel.
Okay, we can have a contested strength check then if you'd like. You can use your acrobatics if you'd like, Eris, if it's better.
Well, they're both shite. But okay.
I need to take proficiency off.
No, I don't think so. You can actually have advantage, Tuck, because the weasel is helping you.
No, but I actually beat him at something strength related. Don't do this to me, Steve. Yes!
The dice speak! The dice speak!
I'm gonna grab that motherfucking weasel.
It scratches, it resists. We'll take one hit point. We'll take 1 point of damage.
That is
Slashing.
fine. I'll take that hit point and I'm still gonna grab it.
Okay, you have it.
You hurt that weasel, I will end you.
You're getting a bit obsessed there, pal, with that weasel. Mind letting us in on what the significance is?
It chose me. And I don't appreciate Eris manhandling it. Goblin
Should we say
handling
that?
it.
Well, because I would have been checking the weasel before I cast Pass Without a Trace. Like, this would have been while everyone was healing.
Yeah, but then it would have been it wouldn't have been an animal handling check, it would be a different check.
No, I'm just wondering for the concentration check for Pass Without a Trace.
Oh no, it's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, because what I'm thinking 1 point to like screw up my
Yeah.
concentration.
No. I won't ruin it for that. It's more for flavour. The 1 hit point.
Okay, so I've taken 1 hit point. Do I manage to grab it even with the?
Yeah, you've got it. You've got it.
Okay, and then did I roll an animal handling before?
I don't think so.
No, we got into the me climbing top to get hold of it.
Okay.
17.
Okay, those begin to settle. It stops biting, stops scratching, but it's tense, stiff. It's not comfortable at all.
I throw it at a wall.
Oh shit. Okay. Well, shit. That's thrown me.
I don't trust it. I don't like it. It stopped Tok looking after us.
Bam. Gone. No corpse.
Tok, what in the world was that?
Will mutter something under his breath, make a gesture in the air, and it will reappear on his shoulder.
What is happening?
Cast.
Do not do that again, Goblin, or I will end you.
Don't call her Goblin. It's Eris. Tok, what is going on? Where have you got spells from?
Let's just go in here, get the codicil, and leave. Then we can all carry on with our lives. Let's cooperate, and everything will be good. Time is against us. We need to get in and out.
Right.
I'm getting a weird vibe, but
Yeah, this isn't right. I'm trying to think of a question only Tok would know the answer to.
Yes.
Did you really kill me? Tell me.
Tried to kill Zelenor. Why shouldn't I?
Why should you? I'm your friend.
Friend does not take one's companions and kill them.
I've just had a thought. Tok, do you actually know what my name is? Because you've just been calling me big guy the whole time.
Of course I know what your name is.
And it's what?
What's that going to prove?
Well, you can, just answer the question. It's a pretty easy one. It's very trivial.
Hey, you got me. I don't know what your name is. It's escaping me. You've not been here long, have you?
Everybody else knows my name.
Tok, what's my name?
Yes.
I'm just going to point at each member of the party and get him to say, who's that?
Yeah, I don't know who. I don't know Locke. I don't know Threadreader's name. Shake my head.
Who was the other goblin?
What other goblin?
What is your name?
It's Tok, clearly. Look, can we just move on? Let's make some progress. We're wasting time here. We're all very capable.
Back, or I will end you.
I don't think that's gonna help right now, and Locke will stand between the two of them. Where are we now?
No one's ending anyone.
If you make a move, Goblin, I will shred his simple little mind.
Helen.
Right. On that talk, just keep in mind I can make you both run in opposite directions for a very long time, if I need to. So let's keep it simple. We're in a horrible situation. Once we're out of here, we can sort out who you are and why you don't remember our names.
No way. We are not going in there without talking. This is not talk.
Yeah, but where are we gonna go? Think about where we are right now. We've come all this far. We can waste an hour here, possibly end up fighting each other, and then the kills us.
I'll help you.
Herd is going to walk up to Tok, and he's going to plant his hand on his shoulder.
Tok will not let you touch him. So he will back off.
Fucking contested grapple check then, you fucker. Just so I can slap you.
Okay. Athletics.
Fuck.
Yeah, before you get a hand on me, I just shove you in the chest. Look, let's all calm down. Let's all calm down. We're here for the same reason. You try that again, your friend will be a vegetable, I promise.
Which one?
This one.
Oh.
Velen, what have you done with Tok?
Oh, you know Velen. You're with Velen, are you? You can't trust her, you know. If she sent you here, then she's letting you all die for her, and then she'll just take it off you.
I apologise for the shouting, but this is her best friend, so she will scream, "Who are you and what have you done with my friend?"
Can you all stop yelling and attacking this Tok, as he called himself? This is not helping anyone.
My name is Nas Lantamir. You guessed already that I'm your friend. Quite a simple mind, quite easy to break into.
Don't you say that about our Tok.
No, he's right.
Shut up, Locke.
Again, I have a lot of questions, but this is not the place, this is not the time.
I'm a wizard, I can help you. I will help you. I'm sure I'm more useful than whatever this thing is.
Head's going to hold his hand out and just be like, "Nice to meet you, weird, strange, possessed wizard man."
Cassie's gonna slap his hand away. No, we are not making friends with this thing that has possessed Tok.
He thinks I'm as stupid as your friend and that I'm going to touch him
shut your mouth.
Cast a spell. Would have had a harder time taking over a rat or a dog than this creature.
You are telepathically, Locke's gonna say to him, "You're not helping your case."
Cassie's like bright pink and breathing really heavily and looking round at the group. If we can knock him unconscious, then he can't do anything with Tok's body.
Not right now.
No, he is not walking around in Tok's body.
Hey, what's the alternative? What do you want to do?
We are leaving.
Right. So we did all this, came all the way here, fought the Yetis, Now we're just gonna leave without going in the tower.
I'm not leaving without Tok. And if we go in there with whoever this is, we have no idea what might happen. He doesn't care about Tok's body.
I care why I'm in it. And if you help me, I'll help you. I give you my word. I won't harm him.
Right, so what is it that you want?
I'm here for the codicil. I want to find the ruins of the Netherese.
We're not here for that, no.
I want to make sure that Velin and Dazan and Avarice don't get their hands on it. I'm sure you want exactly the same thing. Don't you?
I just want Tok back.
Really sorry, Tok.
Tok.
I don't know what else to do.
No, don't.
Non-lethal, but I'm doing it.
It's going to be the slow bludgeoning all over again.
Oh, I don't want to do it.
You can't bring yourself to do it.
I'm going to try and grab him again.
Right, again.
I mean, if everybody's making attacks like this against Tok, we're going to need to roll initiative. And that's going to be a next session. Because it can't just be everybody takes it in turns until they succeed.
Can I try one more time before we start that?
Well, you've had 2 already, so...
And you tried to sucker me with the hand out. Tok
Yeah.
might have fell for that, but
Damn it.
she wouldn't.
So, it's just hit 10. And this...
She wouldn't.
She wouldn't.
This, that's exactly what a spy would say, scenario. We'll have to wait until next session.
He's also angry.
Well played, Matt.
I'm glad I was here because
I was worried you weren't going to be.
Is this a full character change or just a weird bit of shenanigans?
Weird shenanigans. We're having Tok back.
Can't comment, obviously. I didn't think you were going to bite. While they just backed off and threw javelins in a really bad way. One attack around.
remember if I
Go ahead, Boo.
Lock spied it.
I can't remember if Cass knows because I know Tok's scared of Yetis.
Well, Tok's always been scared of Yetis, so yeah, it was like a beautifully chosen monster because it just looked like he was being rubbish.
Yeah, so I didn't want to draw attention to what's an obvious trigger.
I was going to try and investigate the weasel a bit more until we then got noticed by the ice troll. And that knocked it out of my head, so I didn't think about it until there was that flash of light in the battle. And I was like, oh, that was weird. Weasel.
He thought it was a weasel possessing me.
I didn't know what it was. It could have been some kind of parasite, some parasitic entity. Well,
That's
it is,
why-
but
That's why Tok seems so much more intelligent. He's got a weasel brain.
V slapping her hand away when he was trying to bait not Tok into shaking his hand was his attempt at trying to get into contact so he could use protection from evil and good, which prevents him from being charmed, frightened, or possessed.
if he's already possessed,
I
what
knew you
effect
were
does
doing
have?
that.
If he's already possessed, he'd get advantage against resisting it further.
Okay. Oh, Emma's threw an animal. She threw
I
an
know
animal
how
intent to kill.
horrendous was that.
Not okay.
Right, guys, I need to go. Thank you so much. That was great. I'll see you on Sunday.
Yeah, see you, mate.
Thank you, bye.
Big idea was this. I do not need my fantasy best friends being possessed.
I might be useful like this for a bit.
No! We have a wizard. It's all he's good at.
Oh, well, that's a bit harsh.
Well, no, he's like Eris's best friend, so she loves him to bits. But he's a wizard, and he doesn't get in fights, and Tom's in fights.
It's true. That is true. It did feel very weird to be backing off. I don't think I've ever had to do that with Tok. Very strange.
I did notice a bit earlier that you were only calling her big guy. And I was like,
Well, I was only using names if they got used, so you only said Eris and Cass. That was pretty
Good
much it.
detail that.
Yeah, get the cleric behind the line and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You did
I
it
didn't know
very
what her
well.
name was. It was good. Well, luckily, when she went down, I think as you were dragging her back, someone used her name, and I was like, okay, Cass. Yeah, it was good fun.
Feel betrayed. Hazel feels betrayed, and Eris feels betrayed.
Oh.
You know, Matt rolled to see if that possession took place about 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Yeah. I knew that I'd rolled a 1 on something, but Steve wouldn't tell me what it was. Until about a week ago when he was like, here's what it is.
what would you have done to... What? I'm trying to think now what you possibly did that caused you to have to make a wisdom save against being possessed.
Well, I think we were just rolling it ahead of time so that when this moment occurred,
The scenario happened, yeah.
you wouldn't notice me rolling. That's why I kept the spell book.
Yeah, that was a bit...
her spell book.
It's like,
I was like, oh, you'll get distracted by it, and just put it in my bag.
Wait, who is it?
Nass Lantamir.
Who's that?
friend of Velin's.
Quite the opposite, in fact.
Oh, okay. An enemy of Velin's, and was it Avarice, and there was another name?
The Zan.
The Zan you're familiar with. Yeah, and I think Velin has told you about Nass, so you would... Players might not, but characters would remember the name.
I think you told us about something that she had stolen.
Yeah.
But because of the brief you gave me, I couldn't remember if I was remembering wrong, so I didn't say anything.
No, I don't think so. She stole Velin's Professor Orb. She killed 2 of her kobolds in her escape, which is why 2 of them are now undead. Velin brought them back. And you were looking for a boat, in fact, to actually go after Nass Lantamir, because you knew she'd disappeared off into the north somewhere with Velin's Professor Orb. And this is what befell of her. She managed to find a ship. She managed to get to the island. Alas, it wrecked itself, and she didn't drown, but froze to death when she got to shore.
Do we think it was her who magicked up the whale?
You don't know.
Okay.
Eris, actually, you probably not, because you.
She came on a boat.
On a boat, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it's more druidic in nature, that sort of thing. Anyway,
Yeah.
And more like an awaken spell.
Yeah, apologies everyone. That was really hard not helping you all.
You motherfuckers.
Until it looked like it was going really bad. And then it was like, okay, I gotta do something now because otherwise someone's gonna die and then they're gonna know something's up. But she only knows spells, so it looked pretty sus. Yeah, it was good fun. Thanks, Steve.
Yeah, no worries. Well played.
And thanks everyone else for reacting to it.
You dick.
I love surprises.
There's some facial expressions that I don't think I've pulled since I was about 4 years old.
And the trust in the team has gone again. Everyone's like, no, it's you. No, shit, no.
No, we still trust Talk, we just don't trust what the hell is controlling him. There's no confusion this time between the boundary, like there was with Block.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Head's pretty pleased to be feeling helpful.
You're always helpful, what are you on about?
No, but he's actively like, I did something now, and I made plans that people have liked.
You had some unlucky rolls in that in the combat, mate.
Yeah, I did.
To be fair, really unlucky rolls, and the losing your resistance to cold did not do you any favors.
No, it didn't. No, but at least I had the boots, so I wasn't vulnerable. Otherwise, I probably would have instantly died. Because if I was vulnerable,
double,
and I didn't. If I was vulnerable and that had hit me and I'd failed to save, the hit itself at full damage would have taken me to 0, even if I was at full health. So if it got doubled, it would have done my hit point total twice over.
Well, that's instant death if that happened.
Which is instant death, so it would have dropped like a bag of stone.
Wow. Yeah, that.
I'm really pleased I picked those boots now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Better than that shield you were going to pick, whatever it was.
Yeah, the Sentinel shield.
Yeah, because it was just horrendous damage instead of really horrendous damage.
I didn't even realise it was that much damage myself. So it was 10d8, I think it was.
God, being vulnerable to that is an instant kill pretty much for anybody.
Yeah. Fucking hell.
So that'd be what? Yeah. What was it? 69.
69 and
it's nearly 140. It wouldn't outright kill Tok, but it'd be pretty close.
Head's hit point total is 62. So.
Wow. That puts it in big perspective, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Very cool.
So angry. So angry.
Oh, I'm sorry. It was
so
quite
angry
hard
I
to
could
do.
throw a weasel at a wall.
I couldn't believe you did that. Eris threw a weasel at the wall. So
I felt really weird doing it, but I'm like, this isn't right. This isn't right. What else is she going? Like stabbing it seemed stranger.
Yeah, I guess.
It's only got 1 hit point. So it did 1 hit point to you, so it was only fair.
Yeah.
Did you not think anything when I used its name as well? Were you like, I did see Hazel go, "You've named it already."
I was like, that's something Eris would do, not a top kind of thing.
I think V put in the chat. Zelenor? Who the fucking hell's Zelenor?
Well, that's something you said, Zelenor, before I threw it, so it was you saying the name that made me decide to throw it. That's when it went from, I'm going to investigate this little animal and try and befriend it. I'll speak with animals to smash its skull against a wall. The stream does not condone violence against animals. Like, don't fuck with cats, don't fuck with any animals.
Make believe familiars.
If you have to, make believe fake animals, yeah. And even then, you probably shouldn't. I'm gonna stop the stream.
Right then, yeah. And on that note, on that public service announcement,